Today's episode explores what happens after closure when someone is still unhappy and change becomes unavoidable. We talk about weakened resilience, the need for rest and recovery, delayed communication, and why stepping back can be an act of wisdom, not failure. Namaste reminds us to breathe consciously and return to the body. Self-compassion asks us to remember that we are all human, including our heroes. Our moment of Zen features a Zen koan and a quote from the I Ching. Namaste, Witchlings! Welcome, 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 one and all to Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where magic meets mindfulness, and we take a moment to honor the day, listen to the cards, and tend to ourselves along the way. Whether you are returning or joining us for the very first time, I am so very glad you're here. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Di, your yoga witch and guide, and this is your daily pause for reflection, insight, and care. So go grab your favorite crystal. I have a selenite heart. Never mind, I'm grabbing garnet. So go grab your favorite crystal. I have my garnet. Light a candle or some incense. Settle in with your coffee, tea, cocoa, or whatever brew fills your mug today. And let's step into today's wisdom and self-care together. Now, if this space resonates, please don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It really helps our Witchling community grow. Or you can consider, if you have the disposable cash, joining our little membership group here to become a part of the coven. It helps us all stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So, if you feel called to do so, and you want to step just a little closer into the coven, and again, you have the disposable income, please feel free to hit that join button down below and join the coven. I am making a mess. Hey, Mike! Ha ha ha, yep, that figures. Yes, I have seen that. I actually was considering doing something similar. I want to start setting up basically light it and go spell candles and some spell kits, where I'll include everything you need for the spell. But yeah, I'm being told those are kind of overdone right now because they're so popular on Etsy at the moment. Oh, cheese whiz. Yeah, and market saturation is a very definite thing that we do want to avoid. Yep, I am still kind of figuring out what exactly my niche is here. Mostly the yoga and witch thing. And I sell jewelry. And what I have been told, though, is my candles will be quite popular. So that's where we're going for now. Okay. Cheesy potato. That sounds yummy, actually. Hey, Corey, how are you doing this evening? Speaking of potatoes, I thought I saw him. Nope. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't mind me. I forgot to prep my candle. I keep forgetting that, you know, I melted my candle, burned it out last time we were live. Thank you, Corey. Am I a Muslim and what is my religion? No, I am not Muslim. I have family who are Muslim. I am an eclectic pagan. I have pulled aspects of my ancestry with the English, Irish, Scottish blood. My husband has some Filipino and Native American ancestry. So we have taken practices from all of our ancestors and kind of melded them into one path that really does well for what we do. I also have a knack. I don't want to call it a gift because that doesn't feel right. I have a knack for being rather accurate with my tarot cards, and so we do that too. That's why we're here. Most of my magic is candle magic, though, because low stress, low effort, low spoon, because I'm also a chronic illness warrior and a spoonie. Actually, it's not that late for us, Mike, but yes. I was supposed to have a spiritual professionals association retreat today. It was our winter retreat today, and I was supposed to be one of the presenters, but unfortunately, I woke up sicker than a dog this morning and had to cancel. And well, we had planned on doing this about this time anyway after my thing, and I came to life about an hour and a half ago. And so we are here. Oh, has it been 2 hours? Oh, it has been almost 3 hours now. I have time blindness with the ADHD and the autism, so please forgive me. Okay. Let's go look at today's holidays, shall we? Oh, you're still typing. Okay. Oh, that's right, dumbass. See? My brain is not here today. All right, so let's do... Oh, sorry. I have the man behind the curtain in my ear, reminding me that we're not even to that point yet. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Huh. We have 2 birthdays today, though. Okay. We have 2 birthdays. One of them, a friend from high school, is celebrating his birthday today. He is one of the nicest guys I have ever had the pleasure of calling my friend. Nathan, I truly hope you have the absolute best birthday, my friend. And then a Spoonie friend is celebrating her birthday as well. Lou, I hope your birthday is everything you want it to be. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's going slow today. There we go. Happy birthday, y'all. All right. We are also lighting our candle for all of our witchlings and their loved ones who are dealing with some tough situations. As I light this flame, may it shine as a beacon of hope for those who are stumbling and lost in the dark. We also hold this light in remembrance and solidarity with survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence here in the United States and worldwide, keeping them gently and respectfully within our circle. And now with the lighting of our candle, our circle is now closed, and we extend our invitation to the ancestors to join us here today. Hey, Andrea! No, I do not ever come on with my brain fully intact. It just doesn't work that way. What time is it here? It is currently 5 minutes to 6 p.m. We're in Seattle-ish. Okay, didn't see that. Dude Wars. Sounds like countries with great food. Oh, so Technomancer is my partner in crime, my husband. The DTYW stands for Die the Yoga Witch. His screen name used to be The Man Behind the Curtain. Definite Oz reference. But it got confusing. And that's why I still refer to him as The Man Behind the Curtain. He's a great guy, though. Love this man. He's my behind the scenes tech. Corey, I would wait until this administration is no longer in office. They are making life very difficult for anybody to come here to the States to visit. Hello, Joy. Love seeing you. Andrea, thank you for the candles. You are awesome. You do that every day, and I so appreciate it. Hey, at least my brain is running at half speed today. I'm not so damned hyper. Yeah, at least half speed. I will answer your question after we do this. Potentially, it may have to wait until chilling with the Witchlings, but it will get answered. All right, my Witchlings. Let's take a look at what holidays and observances are showing up for us today. And please tell me, my darling dear Witchlings, how are you planning to honor today's holidays in your magic? Let me know in the comments. I really love seeing how each of you bring these interesting little celebrations to life in your own way. All right, we start with Still Need to Do Day. Still Need to Do Day is a compassionate little nudge, not a scolding, to notice what's lingering and decide with care what actually deserves your energy. This isn't about hustle or guilt, it's about clearing mental clutter, choosing one small thing to finish or consciously release, and reclaiming a sense of ease. Progress can be tender, completion can be quiet. We still need to do this before the new year starts. It is also Tick-Tock Day. Tick-Tock Day reminds us that time is precious and also cyclical. Rather than racing the clock, we're invited to listen to its rhythm. What wants your attention right now? What can wait? When we move in alignment with time instead of against it, presence becomes our greatest ally. And then last but not least, for the musician in me and the rest of us, it is International Cello Day. International Cello Day honors the deep resonant voice of the cello, an instrument that feels like it speaks directly to the bones. It's a beautiful day to listen to music that grounds you, stirs emotion, or invites stillness. Let sound become a form of meditation, or simply let it hold you for a while. Might I recommend Yo-Yo Ma performing Prelude in C, Bach's Prelude in C. And that is our holidays, my friends. Oh, thank you, pizza. You are so kind. Okay, Joy, as what's my favorite food? My favorite cuisine is a tie between Mexican and Chinese, but leaning heavily towards Mexican. Yep. 6 months for visit. Yep. That could work. Yep. Hey, remixes. It's Rob. Hello, Rob. Yeah, Will, I'm right there with you. My sister-in-law is Vietnamese. Damn it, Jim. My brother mispronounces the word Vietnamese, and I almost said it the way he does. But I would be very nervous about my brother going with his wife to Vietnam anytime soon. And her, honestly. Oh, too many remixes? I like it. Gotta be careful or I'm gonna finish off my coffee. Ooh, I haven't had Turkish food. I have to try it. I do like Indian food as well. I have actually gotten pretty good at cooking curry. Might do that again soon. I'll probably make some curry chicken here in the next couple of weeks. Oh, I gotta figure out what I want for my birthday dinner. No, I do not. Why am I looking? It was a week from yesterday. It's 6 days from today. I cannot believe. How was my Christmas? We did nothing. Oh, no, we streamed for 7 hours on Christmas Day. That was really, really fun. Mike came over Christmas Eve and we did our little, it was supposed to be a midnight mass, Yule ritual, chilling with the Witchlings coffee and Q thing. And it ended up being mostly just me, Mike, and Raven, and the man behind the curtain, just kind of chit-chatting here. was worth it. I had a blast. It was a great way to ring in the holiday. And then Christmas Day, real low key, we did our daily draw, stayed live, and then did the guided meditation, and then just kind of chilled out and hung out. I don't think there are any Turkish people here in the valley. Otherwise, I would have by now. Yeah, if there are, there's only a few, and they probably keep to themselves. Here where we live, I am about 30 to 35 minutes east of Seattle. So we are an Amazon, Microsoft, etc. Bedroom community. And well, we have a decent Hispanic population. We have a large Indian population, and we live on the outskirts of about 3 reservations, so we have a lot of natives in the area, and of course a lot of white people. What we do not have are any black people per se. Germans, just, yeah. No, I did not get any Christmas presents this year, Andrea. Zanda, we are doing Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care, and we are actually just about to start with the divination part of this. Oh no? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's what the oh no is. The Turkish people I have been exposed to were pretty cool people. I have no problem with any of them. Oh, you did? The man behind the curtain is saying he worked for somebody who was from Turkey. Which casino? I hate that I have to ask. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't met more. Although Dora being Hungarian kind of surprised me, but no, unfortunately, the only time I have ever managed to travel outside of the US, I went to Italy. I want to do more traveling. Yeah, and if my community keeps growing, dude, that would be awesome, because that would afford me the opportunity to do more traveling. So I already said thank you, pizza. Thank you again, Pizza Burger. All right, so we are going to hide the chat again, and we are going to start playing with oracle cards. I say playing, but it's not really playing. To me, it's playing because it's fun. Ooh, all right. Yeah. All right, so we are going to start looking at our oracle cards. So take a listen to what I have to say here and let me know what you think. If something resonates with you, let us know in the comments. Okay. Oh, hello, people in landscape. All right. Now, we are going to take a look at the oracle cards and see what they have to say. Let me know what resonates. We start with closure. Followed by someone is unhappy. And last but not least, changes will be made. How do we read these 3 together today? Well, even with the relief that comes from closure, the truth remains that someone is unhappy. That discomfort becomes the catalyst for growth, as changes will be made. Those shifts may feel a little unsettling, and not everyone will welcome the consequences, but they are necessary steps towards honesty, balance, and forward movement. Okay, that's our oracles. Next, we have our tarot with the Unicorn Tarot. A warning, a pause, and a need for space. This reading highlights strained energy, recovery in progress, and some delayed communication. Take a breath, protect your peace, and listen closely. Stay with us for the full reading to learn how to move forward with care. We start with the... Whoops, that didn't work right. Sorry. Okay. We start with Strength Reversed. A weakening of strength is indicated by the surrounding cards mentally through stress or physically, bringing a warning of ill health. Negative energies could potentially turn to aggressiveness. Next card is the Four of Swords. Recuperation and recovery. And then last but not least, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Delays in communication. It is currently advisable to spend more time away from your friends and colleagues. Okay, so what do these three tell us all together? The reading opens with Strength Reversed, signaling a dip in mental resilience and a warning to tend carefully to your health, as pent-up energy could surface as irritability or aggression. The Four of Swords Reversed follows, pointing toward gradual recuperation and recovery. Meanwhile, the Page of Cups Reversed highlights delays or misunderstandings in communication, suggesting it might be wise to step back and take some space from friends or colleagues for now. That is our tarot cards. And now, my friends, let's go ahead and bring the Oracle and Tarot together into one clear message, my Witchlings, a single stream of guidance flowing through each and every card. Drop me a comment and share what resonates with you, right? Oh. This reading weaves together the discomfort of closure with the truth that someone is unhappy, reminding you that unresolved feelings do not vanish just because an ending has been named. Strength Reversed shows a weakening of mental resilience and warns that strength or ill health could turn inner tension into outward aggression. The Four of Swords Reversed offers hope through recovery and gradual healing, urging rest without withdrawal. Meanwhile, the Page of Cups Reversed signals delays and miscommunication, suggesting temporary distance from others. Because of this inner shift, changes will be made, and while not everyone will welcome the consequences, these changes are necessary for balance and long-term well-being. That is our combined reading today. What do you guys think? All right, now we got our affirmation. I honor my need for rest and reflection. I release the pressure to explain myself, trusting that the changes I make support my healing. I move forward gently, grounded in honesty, resilience, and care for my well-being. And that's our affirmation, my friends. Thank you, Andrea. Oh, not on only $2,000. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Corey, it would honestly depend on where you move to here in the States. There are some, primarily in the Bible Belt states where you could potentially afford to survive with that, but oh, we have some new people. Oh, that is a cool looking phoenix. Hello, Richard. How are you doing today? We are not high. I am not high today. Yet. I generally don't do that until, well, after we're live. Oh, don't mind me. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the hearts, Will. You're awesome. And Flabberjab, yep. Andrea, you are absolutely correct. I'm trying not to hum and sing to the music in my head. I have Jurassic Park music in my head right now. I was listening to that just before we went live. I firmly believe that John Williams is going to be the modern day Bach or Beethoven. People in 100 years are going to be listening to John Williams music and just absolutely loving it, much the way we do classical music. God, that's so cool. All right. I spent a fair amount of my day in the same place. I am not feeling that great today. All right, we have... Oh, sorry. We have Richard in the landscape chat saying he's just chilling out of bed. And I'm like, yep, I spent my fair time there today. I will explain Jurassic Park after we do our self-care. Oh, goodness. All right, our Namaste card today is conscious breathing. Remind yourself to breathe throughout the day. Do you find yourself holding your breath or holding tension anywhere in your body, for example, your stomach or shoulders, when you are stressed, focused, or irritated? Focused breathing, especially when directed to these tense areas, will promote peace of mind and healing. Start with deep breaths into your chest, and then into your stomach, and then release stomach and chest. Next, imagine your breath flowing from the sky into the top of your head, to and through any areas of tension, down to the bottom of your feet and into the earth. Imagine the opposite when exhaling. Conscious breathing is a wonderful stress reliever and can be used throughout the day anytime you notice suspended breaths, tension, a negative thought, or just because. Oxygen is a natural pain reliever. That is our Namaste today. Self-compassion. It's the Lady Gaga self-compassion card today. Born this way. Consider one of your heroes or role models. Can you recognize that they suffer and struggle with imperfection too? The irony of me saying it's the Lady Gaga card, I know she does. And I have so many things in common with her. Migraines and fibro being two of them. Migraines are evil. And that's our self-care for today. Putting my eyes back on so I can actually see some shit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shall we do thingamajiggers? There we go. All right. Yes. I feel that one, Richard. Richard's saying that he's not that much irritable, but much of his day he's in intense, euphoric, or enthusiastic states, and he needs to breathe and meditate more. Yes, I'm the same way. I have discovered that meditating helps the CPTSD and some of the ADHD shit. So yes. As for Jurassic Park, I fell in love with Jurassic Park. The music from Jurassic Park when we played it in band my junior year of high school. And I loved it. Is it that chilly in my office? Because my coffee is steaming. And it doesn't normally steam. Trippy. Oh, probably because there's that little... All right. I guess we're going to talk about DieTheYogaWitch.shop. We should, because I am very proud of the stuff that is up there. So, step into the DieTheYogaWitch.shop where magic meets movement. Starting over. Sorry. Step into the DieTheYogaWitch.shop where magic meets movement and everyday rituals get an upgrade. You can You can browse my handmade intention-infused jewelry, and then snuggle up with the Yoga Witch mugs, yoga mats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, pet clothing, and more. Treat yourself, bless a friend, and bring a little witchy sparkle into your daily life. An example of these wonderful intention-infused jewelry are these adorable earrings. Very similar to the ones I am wearing currently. There we go. Aren't they great? I made these. I did a thing. So, pop over to theyogawitch.shop. Check it out. Don't mind me. So, are we... If you're enjoying this particular podcast and would like to step deeper into the coven, please consider clicking on the join button and becoming a member of our channel. There are some amazing perks for all of my witchlings, with levels starting at just $1 a month. Also, a reminder that you can help this channel for free by subscribing and sharing this video with a friend. I really, really, really appreciate all of your support, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, y'all, back to the show. Yep. It does every time I pull this card. I am singing Born This Way in my head. Yes. Richard says, as above, so below, as within, so without. Yes. Exactly. I can still play the main theme, the ba-da-da-dum-dum, on my flute when I have it. I have driven everybody in the house nuts at least once by playing that. Neither or both, depending on what universe you're in. That's all I'm going to say there. So, my friends, it is time to introduce our Sanskrit word of the week. Here comes the Sanskrit bit. Yay! Thank you, Annie. Today, we open a new week, and we do so with a blessing, not a demand, not a goal, but an intention we live into. This week's Sanskrit is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. It translates to, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. But this isn't a mantra we recite and move on from. It is a question we answer with our choices. How we speak, how we rest, how we hold boundaries, and how we refuse harm, including harm to ourselves. Peace here is not passive, it is practiced. As we move through this final week of December, let this blessing guide you, not towards fixing the world, but toward inhabiting it with care. May all beings be happy and free, and may that include you. That's our Sanskrit bit. Oh, I am loving our Sanskrit bit because, well, it also matches the self-compassion mantra, which is, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be loved. You start with someone you care about, you start with a stranger or someone you barely know, someone you care about, yourself, and then you wish compassion for the entire world. Yep. Universe 616 is a Marvel thing, if I remember right. Yeah. Marvel, wait. Yes, Marvel is the one with the universes. Isn't 616 the one where Deadpool and Wolverine takes place? I just watched parts of it Christmas Eve night with Mike. Really wish I could turn the music in my head off sometimes. Sorry. All right, let us move on. I think we are to our goddess, aren't we? We are. All right, witchlings, it is time to honor the goddess of the day, a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us. Our goddess is Tekel. Tekel is a Malay goddess who supports the heavens from the very center of creation, the earth itself. As the supreme guardian of agriculture and abundance, she presides over harvest, health, protection, and kinship. Appearing at the close of the old year, Tekel ensures that her people enter the new one nourished, protected, and well provided for, carrying gratitude forward as both shield and blessing. Traditionally, December is a time to give thanks for Tekel's gifts through shared feasts and heartfelt prayer for continued health and victory over hardship. Honor her today by enjoying a generous meal that includes root crops, especially yams or sweet potatoes, and setting aside the first portion as an offering. Later, when the meal has settled, dance simply and joyfully in gratitude for what you have. This embodied thankfulness invites Tekel's presence, empowering the coming year with unity, prosperity, and well-being. And that's our goddess. Ooh, she pretty. What do you guys think of our goddess today? Okay, I'm not losing my shit here. She's really pretty. Yes. I think, oh God, she was the last goddess we did, but was that day before yesterday? Yeah. Our goddess from day before yesterday was gorgeous. There it is. Yeah. The 27th, yeah. Adua. Oh God, she was just gorgeous. She's an African goddess, and oh my, wow. I am from the Pacific Northwest of the United States. I am Seattle adjacent. Close enough to Seattle. When I go to the VA hospital, I use the Seattle VA. All right. What else have we got? I don't think we have... Oh, Zen. We have Zen, closing blessing, and then we go to chilling with the Witchlings. Yay! All right, my friends, my loves, my Witchlings, it is time for our little moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. We have a Zen koan and a quote from the I Ching. Our koan. It is like a water buffalo passing through a window. Its head, horns, and 4 legs all pass through. Why can't its tail pass through too? Interesting question. And then the I Ching says, when the way comes to an end, then change. Having changed, you pass through. So I'm thinking today's moment of Zen is encouraging growth and change. What do you guys think? That is our moment of Zen for today. The thing? Oh. Oh. Yep. Oh, yes, we do have some newbies. So, yes. We do our closing blessing, and then we wrap up, and then we move on to the chilling with the Witchlings. For those of you who are catching this live, that is the routine here. All right, so here we go. Here is today's closing blessing. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. All right, here is today's closing blessing. May you be wrapped in calm as you step away from what drains you and toward what restores you. May clarity rise where confusion once lived, and may your strength return quietly without force. Go gently, tend your body and spirit, and trust that the changes you make are guided by wisdom and care. Namaste, my Witchlings. And now, my darling, my dears. With the extinguishing of our candle, our circle is now open, and we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who joined us here today. Chuck you, Farley. Ha. All right. Before we go, my friends, remember that this space exists because of our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors yet, just shared magic, mutual love, and a whole lot of love. Mutual care and a whole lot of love. So do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. Join the channel, and please tell a friend about us. Now let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There's already enough darkness in this world. Let us choose to be steady lights for those finding their way through it. And tell your loved ones in all their forms, 2 legs, 4 legs, wings, fur, scales, paws, or claws, that they matter deeply to you. Time moves faster than we ever realize, and the chances to say I love you are never guaranteed. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything that we do here, please let it be that you always, always, always remember. You are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you haven't discovered it yet. I was 45 before I found mine. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, my witchlings.